Well, it's no secret. The statistics back it up. The spring was terrible, and now that summer is here, it is easy to get carried away. And to help you prepare, Simi Sarah joins us now with the last in her series, Summer Health. Simi.
Thanks, Russ. Now that the weather has finally warmed up a bit, more people can enjoy it. It is this beautiful. Sometimes a cool and tasty treat makes it even better. And these days, you don't have to be filled with guilt. There are plenty of choices and alternatives to traditional ice cream. It used to be you only had to choose which flavor. Now it's which one is better for you.
We have everything, as I mentioned, from the completely dairy-free to the tofu-based ice cream to the sorbets, which have certainly been around for a long time, that are strictly fruit juice-based.
But indulging in a summer treat doesn't have to mean feeling guilty.
Oh, no. I don't think we should feel guilty about anything we eat, least of all something that's as tasty as ice cream. Right now, there's so much variety with the kind of choices that we can make within ice cream. So even if we've had a day, say we think we really want to have an ice cream at the end of the day, but we might have had a rather heavy, high-fat day, we still can choose something like a sorbet that has absolutely no fat in it at all.
Sorbets are a good choice, and so are frozen yogurts. But ice cream, by law, must have 10% fat. And that means generally a half-cup serving contains around 14 grams of fat. But with deluxe ice creams, the total is considerably higher. But if you make healthy choices all day, why not splurge a little?
And that's when you probably want to try and keep it to a half-cup serving, or what you can do is pick and choose. If I go to my favorite ice cream store, sometimes I'll say, okay, I want to go for the full-fat choice of ice cream, and then I'll have a scoop of sorbet to go along with it.
So remember, there are some good things about eating ice cream this summer.
There are good things in it. There are trace amounts of calcium, and there's a little bit of vitamin C in some of the sorbets. And certainly it's a nice way to cool us down, and it's a good choice. It gives us some of our fluid as well. So I think that if we're going to choose anything, especially something like ice cream, we need to make sure that we really enjoy as we're eating it, and there's no need to feel guilty about it whatsoever.
Hello and welcome to Plugged In as we continue to visit ice cream shops all week. Today we're fortunate enough to be visiting Gelateria Italia in White Rock, where they make fresh gelato almost every day, and they use traditions that date back almost 500 years. Owner and manager Giulio Manco will join us in a minute and let me have a taste test and explain some of the process that goes into making the world's most delicious ice cream. But first we're going to tell you about another Italian tradition, or maybe we should call it a passion. The recent U.S. Women's World Cup victory proved that there is a market for professional women's soccer, and now the Lower Mainland has their own team, the Vancouver Angels.
They may be the best kept secret in Vancouver sports at this point.
This Saturday and Sunday will be the final regular season games for the Angels. So get out to Town Center Stadium and support your team. And afterwards, you might want to stop by for a great ice cream here. And as promised, I have Giulio to tell us all about the ice cream. Hello, Giulio. How are you today?
Very well, thank you.
Great. Well, it's obviously ice cream season, and you must be very busy.
Absolutely. This is a good month for us. We've been waiting a long time for good weather, and eventually it's arrived. And there's a lot of people at the beach, and we sell a lot of ice creams.
Well, we hear out of all the ice cream that you have the real authentic stuff. Tell us about why your ice cream is the real thing.
Well, we call it the real stuff because Italians have sort of maintained a tradition since ice cream was invented. And we basically do it the old-fashioned way with milk, cream, and fresh fruits. We don't use chemicals, we don't use additives, we don't use flavor, coloring, and all those chemicals that they're so harmful to our body.
All right, well, you sold me, so I'm ready for my taste test, okay? So I get to try some, right?
Yes.
Okay, what kind am I going to be trying today?
Okay. Well, I made here just a sample of what we offer here. Those are made all with fresh fruit. As you see, this is the natural color of the fruits. So any one of those you can test it. They're just full of fragrance, and people just love it. And sometimes, when they don't know it yet, they're a bit afraid, but once they taste it, they realize it's done with a real thing. And they're usually very happy and they come back.
Well, are those, what we see there, is that the most popular flavors?
Well, the whole populace. It all depends on the taste of people. There's some people that go for the sherbet, some other people that go for the ice cream, and some other people go for the yogurt. It's a matter of choice if they want the zero fat, which are the sherbet, which uses no dairy, or they want the low fat yogurt, which are done with skim milk, or they want the full fat ice cream. Which, by the way, these are not all that fat. There's some other ice cream, the fat content goes up to 25%, while this has got the minimum, which the law requires to be called an ice cream, which is 10%.
Okay, so now I get to finally taste test after smelling it and looking at it for so long. So let me taste this yummy ice cream.
You take your pick.
I want all of them. All of them together.
You want to be spoon?
Yes. I want a nice big spoon, but don't get it all over my face. Okay. Mmm. That's like mango or something.
Right, yes.
Oh, that's really good. Yummy. Wow, really good mango. Okay, and what other kind of flavors for people that don't know? Because you have so many to choose from here. I'm a real chocolate lover, and I notice you have white chocolate, dark chocolate. So tell us about the chocolate flavors.
Yes. Well, chocolate, of course, is everybody's favorite. So we have quite a variety of chocolates. We got the white, the dark chocolate, then we got the yogurt chocolate, and we got also the sugarless chocolate, because we got also catered for those people that they're diabetics, and so we make some special ice cream soya-based and sugared with fructose, which is natural sugar from the fruits. So with this, we're able to offer ice cream even to the people that they haven't had ice cream for 20 years. I had people here saying, this is my first ice cream in 25 years because I could never have an ice cream. So we make people happy here.
So you make everyone scream for ice cream, right?
That's right, we try. And it's a beautiful job because people usually walk in smiling and they walk out even smiling more because they like what they buy, they're pleased with the product. And it's an happy experience inside here. People are really happy, and then usually it's a lot of compliments. This is nice. I never tasted an ice cream so good. So it's really rewarding.
Yeah, well, the mango, I can still taste it. It was awesome. Anyways, thank you so much, Julio, for having us. And we are now, or I am, maybe I'll share it with the cameraman, I don't know. Anyways, we're going to finish up the ice cream, but when you get a chance, you have to come and check out all the flavors down here, okay? Right now, we're going to take a small break, and we're going to come back with a look at a blue wave that hit the Port Moody Art Center.